What is up, FBG fam? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Now, what I'm going to show you is a clip from my live stream that I did earlier today. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, and I'm doing this voiceover right now before I show that clip, is to give you an understanding of what's going on and the reason why I'm showing this clip. So, the reason being is because the live stream that I did earlier today is now a video on demand, a VOD on my channel, but in my personal opinion, I just don't think that many people actually go back to watch VODs from a live stream, and I want this message to get out to as many individuals that I think it can. And I want people to get a full understanding of what I'm stating here because I think it's extremely important. I think it's extremely important for people to understand what is going on and what they are doing and how impactful it can be. So I wanted to go and do this voiceover to explain the clip and to explain that it is from a live stream that I did earlier today, and also say thank you guys for all your support and everything that you do for me here on the channel. But once again, I thought this was extremely important, needed to be said, and I wanted to reach as many people as I possibly can with this. So I do hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So first and foremost, before we jump into it, I do want to say happy anniversary, okay? Now, one of the most unfortunate things is that when you log into the game, especially if you logged in yesterday, there was no message saying that, right? If I go to my mail, which there is mail, which is not anything, it's just a web event. There's nothing that says happy anniversary, happy 1-year anniversary. Thank you for all the support. Thank you guys for what you've done for us through this entire year. We appreciate your support. It means the world to us. Take this reward. Happy 1-year anniversary. There's nothing of the sort that says that. So I'm going to go ahead and say it to you guys. Happy anniversary. And you guys deserve much more. Let me get that out of the way. And I appreciate you being here. So that's first and foremost. Secondly, there is something else I did want to talk about that I did want to get into before we really jump into it. I have to say this, guys. I have to say this because this is an extremely important thing to mention. You can be upset with Genshin Impact. You can be upset with MiHoYo, the developers. And you have a right to be. And I am as well. If you guys have listened to the podcast, you know exactly where I'm coming from. You know the type of energy I'm bringing, and you know where I stand on the topic. With that being said, and this doesn't go for everybody in the community, this only goes for a handful of you, and you know who you are. Just because you're upset with Genshin Impact, and just because you're upset with MiHoYo, the developer, that does not give you the right to go to other games like Honkai Impact or any other that MiHoYo might have developed, or any other that you feel the need to go to vent your frustration, that doesn't give you the right to go to those other games and review bomb those games. That is not right, and you should not be doing that. And I don't condone that, and I don't want anybody to be doing that. This is Genshin Impact strictly, and that's where you should leave it at, is at Genshin Impact strictly. With that being said, also, that doesn't give you the right to then go out to voice actors and anybody else that is associated with the game to then attack them, harass them, whatever the case may be. That does not give you the right to do that as well. And if you are doing that, you need to stop it immediately, because that is not right. You need to vent your frustrations to Genshin Impact solely and to MiHoYo, the developer, solely. But just because MiHoYo develops other game like Honkai Impact, it has nothing to do with that game, and it has nothing to do with voice actors. They have nothing in relations to the rewards and the anniversary that we received, and you should not be demeaning them. You should not be harassing them. You should not be review bombing other games. I want to get that very clear and out of the way immediately, because that is not right, and you guys need to stop if you are doing that. If you want to vent your frustrations, if you want to review bomb anything, you review bomb Genshin Impact, you vent your frustrations to MiHoYo, the developer, and you can vent it on Twitter, Discord, whatever the case may be. But you leave voice actors out of it, and you leave other games out of it. The community has the right to be upset. The community has the right to be frustrated. But the community does not have the right to then branch that out beyond where it should go. Be frustrated, be upset, but keep it contained to where, and keep it centralized and focused on what it should be. And that's the game of Genshin Impact. That's the developer's MiHoYo. Okay. Now that I got that out of the way, and I hope that is 100% clear for everybody, because voice actors have nothing to do with the rewards that we received and the way MiHoYo develops the game. The way characters come out, whatever the case may be, they have nothing to do with that. So the fact if you're going to go out and harass them, it's, first of all, idiotic. I'm going to just be blunt. It is idiotic. It is immature. It shows your class, by the way. And it is something that should never be done because voice actors have no control over that. And they're just passionate about a game. They're voice acting for a character that is fantastic, by the way. And Honkai has nothing to do with Genshin Impact. Honkai is a separate game on its own, which is a fantastic game. Had nothing to do with the rewards for Genshin Impact. So the fact if you go over there shows that you're immature, shows that you have zero class, and it shows that you fully don't have a grasp of what this thing called life is. Edward, thank you so much. I don't know what the currency is. I am so sorry. But thank you for the $7.90 in the super chat. Get yourself orange juice. Gonna be a long night. Hey, Edward, thank you so much for the $7.90. I appreciate it. That means a lot to me, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Because what happens is when you start to do that, guys, when you start to attack other games for no apparent reason, and you start to attack voice actors for no reason, they have nothing to do with it, you're jeopardizing livelihoods. And that's where I say you're immature, and that's where I say you don't have a full understanding of what this thing called life is. What I mean by that is you don't understand your impact on other people's livelihoods to support themselves and to support their families. You could be jeopardizing people's jobs, careers, whatever the case may be, just because you're upset and frustrated about some damn rewards you didn't get in the game with individuals that can't control that. Be frustrated, be upset that you didn't get some damn rewards, but don't be immature about it. Do not go and attack things and people that have no control over it. Hey, Scully, I appreciate you being here. Welcome. Jaden Sanchez, thank you so much for the $5 dono in the super chat. I do truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. The support is incredible. You tell him, Cody. I mean, for definitely further talking right now. It's definitely further talking right now. So I wanted to start the stream by stating that and making that extremely clear, because the thing is I do have a podcast. And I vented my frustrations. I vented my opinions on that podcast. But I don't want you guys to misunderstand me. And I don't want you guys to take it out of context. You need to... Nate is my name. Thank you so much for the $10 dono in the super chat, my friend. Keep speaking your mind and doing good in the community. Thank you, Nate. That support means the world to me. Means more to me than you know. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hey, Nash, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you being here. Hey, what's going on, Kenzo? So you need to keep it contained, okay?